you all again for the other night.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah, that was fun.
Great event. Good.
The weather cooperated.
Yeah. Yeah. It's time. Yes, it is. Stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right.
Forgot my.
Okay, you all had a chance to look over the bills. Is there a motion to accept the bills of the evening?
I'll make a motion to accept the bills.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Approval of the November 13th, 2024 meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the November 13th, 2024 minutes.
Is there a
I'll
second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Financial report. Let's see what we got. Okay, all the grants were on hold. We're waiting to hear back. I know the CFA is usually notify in January, so that would be for the park grant. So we're waiting to hear back on that, along with the summer rec, the GoArt grant for concerts. Northern Borders Regional, having to do with the application for the electrical upgrades for the substation, and then also the NYSERDA grant for $200,000, also for electric infrastructure. Waiting to hear back on both of those grants.
Question on grants?
Sure.
Do we, Courtney, have any outstanding grant money still available for next year that we have grants? Have we used anything up that we were able to receive, any money from parks or anything after?
Right.
All the, all our grants.
Any grant money that we receive,
It's been
Exhausted.
obligated. But they were, for the past year, they really weren't much. They were just a park, some of the rec program. Hopefully next year.
I mean, a lot of things.
Okay. Underground electric in the park's ongoing. Guys did, we did get the new LED folio lights in to the tops of the post, and they did install those. They're not energized yet. They have installed them, and they look nice. They really look nice. Coming together. Again, we're looking forward to the spring of 2025 to wrap up that electric project in the park. The DOT, I wrote this, and since writing this, lo and behold, our traffic signs, our LED speed signs, we received the permit, today, yesterday? So we finally got the permit, so we can install those radar LED speed signs on Buffalo Road.
You have one on each end?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So we have to follow their. One of them is going to take a little bit of work. It's going to be weather permitted and kind of work schedule for the guys, because there's concrete needs to be poured from the base, and they have some strict standards as far as putting a hole in the ground and everything else. We have to follow those rules and regulations. That's permit based on us complying with all those. So we'll do that, and we'll get those on. The other end over by the cemetery will be an easier one, because it's going right on one of our electric poles. So it's a quick hit. So I'm sure the residents down there will be delighted to see these in. We've waited a long time. We'll finally going to get them in. So, I attended the GAM meeting in Batavia on the 21st. Again, the presentation was on radon. any residents that would like any of the test kits, they can notify the health department in Batavia and go and pick them up free of charge. They're saying that a lot of people would take them though, then they wouldn't in a timely fashion use them and send them in, and they're really good for so long. So they are available if any residents want them. We did get some here before, what, a year ago or so, and we gave a few out. It wasn't overly popular. I don't think people don't want to know they have radon if they have radon. I've been told once you know you have it, you have to go to sell your house, you have to inform the potential buyers that they have radon. And so I think people are hesitant to.
Also, it's to the county, so you take the test kit and send it into the county. The county does the testing, and they know that you have radon.
When I bought my house, I requested a test done by the home inspector, and they determined that there was a significant amount there, so that people who were selling the house to me would do the remediation.
That's probably mandatory now, I would think, when you buy a house.
Oh, yeah,
For
it's
radon.
disclosed in a inspection. We have no choice, they have to take care of it.
Is it common?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Around here, is it just?
The guy that installed the system in my home was telling me, like, over towards Scottsville, in that area, the numbers are like right off the top of the meter. It's really bad out that way.
The number of houses around that has those things like
Another thing that was brought up on their agenda was the Chamber of Commerce is kicking off a branding project to better incorporate all that Genesee County has to offer. They're going to be going around every municipality in the county and seeing what every town and village has to offer and try to consolidate all that and to come up with a brand that they can promote to the county to get the tourism, you know. So in the near future, they'll be coming out and we'll meet with them and take them around the village and show them what we have here in the village. And the last topic was a roundtable on how to improve the attendance at the GAM meetings. There's still a lot of towns and villages that don't attend the meetings. So they were trying to roundtable how to get more of the representatives from the different towns and villages there. Our Tree and Park Committee, we met on December 4th. We went over all that we have accomplished during 2024, which we feel is a lot. The park's come a long ways in the last year or two. Benches, trees, the front pavilion, getting the concrete pad for the floor, the concert series, cornhole tournament, walking track, you know, the bathrooms, the underground electric's being done. So a lot's been done in the park, and I can't thank the committee enough for being, you know, this committee, it's great to be here. We all look forward to coming to the meeting and sharing our ideas, and, you know, so that's how we work really good together, and it's a pleasure when we meet. So he also brought up about the bringing back the farmers market. It's going to be on Tuesdays, 4:30 to 6:30. We're thinking starting in June. And we've got Merle, is that the name?
Yes.
Merle's. They're big produce and vegetables and
They're all
Fruits.
towards Alexander, right?
Attica, I believe. Yeah, they're committed to it. The lady that has the flowers now, currently, she's committed, and we're going to see what they want to offer, and then see about getting other vendors to complement what they may not have and what we feel that our residents, you know, would like to purchase.
I felt like over the last few years, it's just been under-promoted, like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Is there someone looking at that, like? how-
That's gonna be the topic of next month's
Okay.
meeting, is how to promote it.
Just every week I go by and, I forgot that was going on.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not.
Yeah,
so,
it's
okay.
gonna be handled much differently
Much
this time
different,
around,
okay.
yeah.
'Cause I mean, if we get vendors, it'd be nice to have,
Mhm.
them make some money.
Yeah,
You know, they're not gonna come if they can't get the people in there.
Right.
spread the word, we all need to buy our
Right,
We're gonna do our best to try to-
patronize.
to try to over-promote it.
good, okay.
Like with signs, that's a good
Anything,
point.
yeah.
Like I come home, when I come home from work, I come
Go
home
the
the
other
back
way,
way,
and you
yeah.
don't even know what's there.
Mhm.
Kind of
Yeah,
forget
go by
about it,
the-
out of sight, out of mind. Good, okay.
Yep.
The person we've been talking to, Ashley Murley, is Ashley List.
Oh, yeah,
From
so it's her
from
firm
Bergen,
then.
yeah.
Oh.
So that's why she does these CSA in the park, she got so many friends and family here.
Mhm.
Yeah, so she's gonna be involved. She has all the connections.
Well, I know when they do Food Link and all that up here, it's huge.
Yes.
You know, so maybe you can tie it in together
Mhm.
some way, or same night, or whatever, I don't know, but some way to promote, both, food. Food is a big problem for a lot of people right now, for low income.
Mhm. Okay, so we're
Good,
making strides.
That's great.
For the farm market. We have some more education to receive, so we know exactly what we're doing, but
Mhm.
with the agriculture and all that, so we'll keep moving along in that. I did attend the firemen's monthly meeting. They had their election of officers, and Kevin Bruton, who is our current chief, was reelected. So, again, I can't say enough for our fire department, all they do for this community.
it's great to have them there the other night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They did a great job, so
Yeah.
huge thanks for them.
I had some people tell me, boy, it's nice to have the firemen here walking around,
That was nice.
socializing,
Yeah.
and so, yeah, they do a great job.
Mhm.
you know.
You would have been in the dark.
Right.
Would have been in the dark.
They decorated they decorated their trucks, I mean, I just think it was great for the
Yeah.
kids, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Can't say enough good about it.
Shows the
Awesome.
spirit.
Mhm. That's what they said, they go, this is what little America's about, you know?
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Get-togethers like this in this village, so.
Yeah.
Okay, our electric car charger, it's been delivered, the guys did run the new wire electric underground, and they poured the concrete in the back. So I would think maybe Monday they will install that new unit. And then the company will come out and go through it and make sure it's, they're gonna fire it up, make sure everything's a go on it, so. But, again, we had to get the concrete poured, and we're fighting the weather with that too, but we got it done, and, so we would get that mounted, secured. So we're looking for the week of December 16th, to have that thing in
A lot of
service.
Electric vehicles still get free electric off of it.
This one will not be free.
So we will have to pay, the village will have to pay.
Just swipe card or something, you said, right?
Yeah, so they'll set it, we can set it up so we have a card or whatever, that it'll be free for us.
Okay,
With our card, yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm wondering. They're not gonna charge us, it's
Right.
village, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Next thing I got is Assemblyman Steve Hawley will be making a presentation on December 18th. You're all welcome. I just need a head count of who wants to go to that. It's at 3 o'clock at the Rose Garden. They're gonna present the Rose Garden. They're gonna induct them into the New York State Historical Business.
Next Wednesday.
Yeah, the 18th at 3 o'clock. I think the Chamber of Commerce will be there from Batavia. I know Steve Hawley's gonna be there presenting, and we submitted their name for this award, and it's finally being presented. So Chris said that anyone that wanted to come, just give her a head count. I thought of you guys. I said maybe that some of the trustees would like to come out and coordinate. And so if you want it, interested in going, just,
Yeah, got me in.
okay.
And what time did you say that's at?
It's at 3. I know it's a tough time.
I'll see if I can get the couple hours off.
Okay.
I'll check, I had to check my calendar.
Okay.
Right.
Might be able to just sneak up there too. It's,
Yeah.
you know, it won't take very long, I don't think.
I'm at the office on Wednesdays.
Oh, okay.
In Rochester, so
Okay, okay,
I'll see.
all right.
Good idea.
Okay, the annual tree lighting block party, we already talked about that. It was great again. Something we look forward to every year. I can't give Courtney enough credit. Him and Renee and Barb,
Staff did great, yeah.
they're the key components here. I mean, they organize this thing, they get it going, and they have fun doing it. So we're fortunate to have employees here that go over and above for these extra activities. So thank you, Courtney.
Like you said, we love doing it.
And other than that, I want to wish Bob, he's home recovering, I believe. So I hope he's doing okay. I'll
Did he
give
have his
him
surgery?
a call.
Apparently.
Oh,
So I will give him a call and see how he's doing.
I thought he had dinner or something tonight.
No, I think his surgery was last week,
Hmm.
if I remember correctly, knee replacement.
Yeah. So wishing him the best. I'll call him and extend all our warm wishes to him. Okay. Courtney, what do you got?
Hi, you all have my report in front of you. You've read it already, so I won't go through the whole thing, but just a couple things to add, as I was kind of mentioning before the meeting. The NYSERDA grant for $200,000 we applied for, we will be getting that, but in the second round of funding. So that'll be probably notified in February, I think, for that. But we will be funded, which is good news. That's $200,000. Also, the Station Pavilion, the paint on the walls, the gray, it's been quite a few years and there's been a lot of use. It's starting to show a lot of wear, so I'd like to have it painted. And right now is the perfect time for our employees to do that, because it was not snowing.
The interior?
Yeah, if it's not snowing, then there's not a lot for them to do. So they're gonna be, we don't have a rental until the 21st of December. So we're gonna have them, if we can, start painting. But Pete's wife broke her ankle yesterday, so he's off for a few days. So hopefully she recovers quickly. Yeah, so we'll just paint the stage and kind of get that all nice again, and then touch up the black. Maybe rent a buffer to do the floors. And spruce it up.
Do we get much rental in the winter or not?
It's kind of hit or miss. We used to have a lot of people rent it for like the holidays, but in recent years we haven't. We're seeing more in the summer and fall.
Yeah.
And, 50 to 60 rentals a year usually. Yeah. Average.
That it?
Yeah.
Okay. And we've got Gary's report, CEO report for November.
We did talk about having a tour of the sewer plant, right?
Yeah, we kind of
Full
left it
now,
with.
right?
No, we kind of left it with whenever you want to go down there
Like during the day?
during the day, that way, Chris is there,
Yeah,
he could show you.
yeah.
So whatever's convenient for any of you. You could just, make a call and,
Are there certain days of the week that are better or worse for him?
Not really. I think you just kind of contact him and talk to him, because it's kind of more what time of the month or he might be pulling samples or running the school press or filling out the paperwork for state. They kind of bunch together. So, you know, so I have to talk to him and see what day of the month that works best.
That's what made me think of it, because I was reading the sewer report earlier and thought, "Oh, I can't even visualize what that this is."
Yeah.
Have you guys been there already? You've been there, right? Have you been there?
It's been a long time.
I'm familiar with sewer plant operations, but I've never
Ah.
physically been to this one.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is a different breed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
This isn't your traditional sewer plant.
Did he pass his testing that he was going for? No, he didn't.
If you get a day that you want to do it, get a hold of me and I'll get a hold of Chris and see if we can both put on there at the same time.
Yeah. Monday afternoons and Friday afternoons tend to be light meeting times for me, so I can usually try to skip out those afternoons, like run out and come back. The other days are heavy meeting days, they're harder. But if one of those times would work, I could try to make that work.
I'm sure that would work.
Yeah, he gets out at 3:30.
Okay. Or even like a lunchtime on a Monday or Friday.
Okay. Any questions on Jerry's report? So he's still staying pretty busy.
A lot of these are just sitting there with nobody working on them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, those are just the pending ones, basically. He's issued. So you'll see them on there for quite a while. Maybe you set up to a couple 2023 ones.
Till they get them done.
Mm-hmm. I changed it, I retyped his report out because, I printed it, it came out funny, on 2 pages. I just retyped it up.
Do the permits expire?
Yes, they're only supposed to last for a year, but then you can, after a year, you can renew it again. You can renew them usually for 1 more year.
Because there was one on there for Munger Street for a driveway I kept wondering, because when we walk, it's bad. But I don't see it on there, and I don't think they did it yet.
Yeah, sometimes they expire and,
Mhm.
yeah, they just have to reapply.
We did finish up with our Genesee Justice worker too. He had 8 more hours to finish and done Saturday. Came in and painted the flower boxes that we put around.
Nice.
So we got all those
Beautiful.
out of the way, so they're looking good again. So, utilize that labor.
For sure.
And you said that the person that was up there bagging all the leaves at the park was community service as well, right?
Yeah,
That was very helpful.
yeah. Okay, is there a motion to accept the officers' reports?
I'll make a motion to accept the officer's report.
Is there a second?
No second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Trustee concerns? Bernadette?
No, I had one thing. I forgot it. Come back to me.
Okay.
None? Nope. Nobody said anything to me.
Todd?
Yeah, just, I think I mentioned this probably last spring, we're at the intersection of Hunter and North Lake. There's a hole that's probably 2 foot long and about 8 or 10 inches wide, and it's pretty deep.
Where's it at?
Right at Hunter and 19 up there, Hunter Street. It's, I don't know if it's in the right of way for the state or whether it's ours, but it's getting bigger.
Okay.
I mean, if the guy's got a couple bags of cold patch, they could probably throw that in there and just,
We'll let Eric know about it. All right. Duly noted.
Okay, what I had wasn't a concern, it was a question. And it was about the budget, because you said the budget was coming up.
Mhm.
And I wonder what our role is in that.
We all work together to form the budget. We'll start that next month. We go line item, every line item in the budget. And, you know, everyone has input.
And we do it during our normal
Yes.
meeting?
Mhm. So that'll be on the agenda for the next meeting
Okay.
in January. Okay.
Mhm.
got most of it prepared, so we just go over it and you can ask why are you increasing here, and we can tell you, you know, the reasons why a line item's higher now than it was, or lower, or, you know, what we expect to do in the ensuing year. So, yeah, we'll go line item by line item. He gives you a sheet too, it kind of breaks it all down to explain all, you know, different accounts and so. Next month, okay? Right up your alley, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing, we got one thing under new business, and that's a zoning board of appeals appointment. I've asked Robert Siles, I don't know if you all know Robert Siles, he lives on Rochester Street, probably a lifelong resident here, I would think, pretty much to it anyways. He's been here a long time. I know him very well. I saw him at the health fair at Gillum Grant, and I know we were looking for a couple of zoning board of appeals to fill those spots, and I thought of him, and I asked him, I approached him there, and he said yes, he would do that. So as a board, we need to appoint him, and then he can come in and take his oath of office to be on that committee. So with that, I would,
as mayor, you're
You
going
can just
to
appoint him.
appoint him, and then they approve him.
okay, we can do that at this meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to appoint Robert Siles then to the zoning board of appeals.
How many members are on the zoning board of appeals?
I believe when there's a whole slate, what, 5?
Five. And what do they do?
And 2 alternates.
They, if someone has a problem with the planning board, say they want to grievance, say they don't like the way the planning board said, no, you can't do this, or certain guidelines, you know, they can come to the zoning board of appeals and get, you know, it's just another branch that a resident has to try to get what they want to get through. You know, if the planning board is saying, no, you can't do this, they can go to the zoning board of appeals and appeal it and say, hey, here's why I think I should be able to do what I want to do, and then they have
Basically review the current zoning laws that apply to this particular situation, and then the person will explain their side of the story, what they're trying to achieve, and then hopefully a resolution can be worked out.
What are the,
Yeah, do they meet as needed, or is this a?
Yeah, honestly, I don't think they've had a meeting in probably 4 or 5 years.
That's
right.
This is just for the village?
Yes,
This is the
Yes.
county?
Just
I know
the
the
village.
county.
Just the village.
just the village.
So, okay, so we have our own separate.
Mhm.
yes.
Okay.
and what are the typical qualifications for a member of a zoning board of appeals? Like, are there any attorneys on that board or anything like that?
No, we would have to use our village attorney. They need 4 hours of training per year to be eligible and to maintain, so they can stay on the committee. The planning board's the same way, I
Yes.
believe.
Yeah.
Is there a stipend of any kind?
There's $40 per meeting that they receive.
Yeah, I'm glad someone's willing to volunteer. It's wonderful.
And we'll need more. 'Cause we're-
And I do need one more, plus an alternate, I believe, so but if you know of anyone that you can think of, they have to live in the village. Let me know.
Sure.
Okay, you know.
And no other qualifications, just they take whatever the training is
Mhm.
or background?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's almost like a volunteer. You know, it's nice when people step forward and want to be part of the committee for the village, so.
A lot of the training's done online through the county or, other entities.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it's online. You can get your hours online if you want, or you can go to like a 1-day training session. The county has them, right?
Mhm.
You can get all your hours in 1 day if you want, or Barb Zinter here sends out the emails to everyone on both the planning board and the zoning board of appeals, letting everyone know when there's training available. So,
Okay.
okay.
We have to be 18,
Okay.
obviously, but.
Yeah.
A village, a resident of the village is 18 years old, yeah.
And so I missed, did you say that two people left, and that's why you have to add 2 people?
I don't know who left, to be honest.
well, Fritz passed away.
Okay, yeah,
That was
that's right, he passed away.
one of them, and so I think we moved somebody from zoning up to planning.
Yeah, John Shuck.
John Shuck.
John
moved
Shuck,
up.
Yeah,
Right.
John went over, he's on the planning board now.
Yeah, because Todd left the planning.
Well, I left the zoning board of appeals to go to the planning board, and now I'm here.
All right.
So you can't be on both boards. As a trustee, you can't be.
You got you at the sewer plant next.
Yeah. God does it all.
So if you appoint, then we can,
Yeah, so I'd like to appoint him with, if the trustees will okay that nomination.
need a motion from us?
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve, what's his gentleman's name?
Robert Silas.
Robert Silas to the zoning board of appeals.
Is there a second?
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
You'll have to come in and sign the oath book.
I'll give him a call. Okay, that's all I got. Anything before we proceed to close?
You're gonna be out of town for a few days,
Yes.
and so if anything comes up, then the deputy mayor
Yep.
is.
All
I
right.
already told him.
Sound the apocalypse, here we go.
I said, I'll be gone for a few days, let Mike know.
It's coming.
I'm running a race in Tacoma, Washington.
Wow, a lot of stadiums.
So, yeah, other side of the country,
Good for you.
flying up, gotta get up leave about 4 this morning.
Oh, you going
Oh.
like tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No kidding.
I was gonna take you to Morgan's tonight, guess we're not doing that.
No, no, not tonight.
Great.
And,
Well, hope it goes well.
Tim, I lost my train of thought. When Kevin Donovan was deputy mayor?
Yes.
He was always very excited because when he wanted, one thing he wanted to do more than anything was declare a state of emergency.
Right. Yes. Right.
So he was-
Wow, we're supposed to get a big snowstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna do a coup while you're gone.
Okay. All right, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all.